All right, get your popcorn, kids, or maybe get 2 large fries and a Coke. We don't care.
Whichever you prefer.
It's showtime. Highlights and features and top plays are on deck.
And for the first time ever here with the Extra Point, the clock is out. Let's go to 2-7 overtime right here in Studio 2.
Pass is caught, one-handed grab. Are you kidding me, Dalvin?
Dug him with space inside the 10. Looks to break the tackle, and he breaks the end zone.
Dominate on 3 with the dog.
They will keep it on the ground with Wales. Not only will he get the first down, he'll get the touchdown and the championship.
Use it for Rodgers for 3 for the win. Western Kentucky doesn't break.
The grass is red in Kentucky. Holy moly.
The Hilltoppers are champions of Conference USA.
It's showtime, and it's time for a new show. Once again, 2-7 Overtime has all the highlights, feature stories, top plays that you can vote on. Your voice matters. But Ryan, this is just such an exciting night for our show. Yes, we're 15 minutes late. We apologize, but better late than never, right?
We made it though.
Greatness was never on time, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Michael Jordan didn't make his his varsity team
Exactly.
first timeout, so
So we'll shave our heads in commercial break. We'll sign with Jordan.
we might go play baseball for a little while,
Yep.
but then we'll come back and we'll win 6 straight.
Yeah, that works. That works for us.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
There's
great.
nothing wrong with
That's
that.
great. All right, well, this show is stacked. Let's get into what games we have on the list for you tonight. Logan County and Franklin Simpson rivalry week. We're going to start off strong with the highlights. LaRue County, Glasgow. Ryan, Glasgow's a team that you have been covering for a while now.
Yeah, we're going to see a little bit more from them later. They've got such a strong defense. They showed that again tonight. We'll have your highlights in just a little bit. But then Paducah, Warren East, Paducah Tillman, man, what a strong season they're having. Always one of the top teams at 4A, but Warren East, they've been scrappy over these last couple of games.
And then Trojans taking on a team from Tennessee. Espen Maddox, he had himself a day with that game. Big Tennessee boy. Tennessee, could they get the win in rivalry country? We don't know. But then, of course, the marquee game of the night, Bowling Green Purples taking on the Greenwood Gators.
Cinema.
Tyler Fernandez versus Joe Brunk, if you get that reference. But it was an exciting night to say the least. But there is something important with this show. You have a voice. Ryan, how do they make their voice heard?
Well, it's time for some competition, and that comes with our newest platform in TikTok. We've got the highlights, but you hold all of the power. It's simple. You vote with your view on TikTok. You can see there on your screen right now. There are 3 plays on our TikTok. You can go share, comment, like, repost, send it by pigeon. I don't know. That's up to you. The video with the most views on TikTok by the end of our show will be our top play of the night. That's at Extra Point WKU on TikTok. 1 view is 1 vote. Pretty simple math, I think, to count
Pretty
that way.
simple. Algorithm loves it when you share, post on your story, send it to your friends, send it to your grandma. If she doesn't have TikTok, tell her to download it. You got about 20 minutes to make sure grandma downloads TikTok and follows Extra Point WK.
I would say to go buy some stamps and send it, but I don't think it would be out in time.
I don't think it'd make
by
it.
the time the end of the show. I don't know. It depends if you buy Express.
Now it's time what you're here for. Highlights. Let's kick this off with a crosstown showdown in a rivalry. Franklin Simpson sitting at 5-2, trying to play upset against Logan County. And hey kids, keep the jukebox. Let's play some hits. Luke Rogers to Damani Goodlow, the multi-sport athlete on the house call, taking it all the way for 6. And this student section, they were feeling themselves. It's a rivalry game, and boy, do we love Friday Night Lights. Aiden Jones, look at this run. Lunch pail guy on a lunch pail run for 6. Gets the Wildcats to score, but as Tyler Fernandez would say, there's a bad man running for the Cougars. Christian Helly responds with the score with the foot race, doesn't get tripped up, finds 6. And this game had any old head happy with how much running was happening. Jerryon Williams finds the promised land, but Logan County wins in convincing fashion to continue their storybook season. Cougars get the win 63-27 over their rival.
And they're not the only ones who have packed the scoring pylon, packed the pound for 700 wins. That was the story tonight in Glasgow, and Lucky 7 starts the scoring. Jathan Franklin puts the Dogs up 7-0 early, and of course, it's October. Student section is honoring breast cancer awareness this October, as were many teams around the region, and Jalen Bradley continued to show out It shows you why he's number one on the team, number one on the stat sheet. 1 + 1, I think that's 2. Second interception of the night in just the first quarter for Jalen Bradley. And this is why the Scotties are undefeated. It's an emphasis on perfection. And Coach Arnett does that every single snap. Yes, that was that was on a holding call. Yes, they ended up continuing to pad the score. Hudson Gum then trucks his way on, the QB keeper, to the end zone. And if you're hearing bagpipes, it's probably just the Dogs sounding off that they got to win. The Scotties get 7-0-1 all time and the district title with a 42-7 win over LaRue County.
All right, I miss Smurf Turf. Can we go there? Oh, thanks, guys.
It's so blue.
Paducah Tillman taking on the Warren East Blue Raiders. Check out this young buck.
Hey.
Yeah, there you go, kid. All right, Warren East trying to establish the run game. Fitzgerald slams him down with a statement. Then Kylan Ware puts on a show. Talked about the jukebox. There it is. There's the spin move. Gets 6 points. The Blue Tornado has touchdown on Smurf Turf. Isabel trying to make something happen. That's a pick 6 by Hall III. And then look at this play. Going for the onside kick. Hank James takes it and takes it to the house. This is insane. Off of a
He just
play.
keeps going.
Exactly. And Paducah Tillman came to play. They're one of the top teams in the state. And the sign does not lie. This team can play football. Warren East cannot find the win. And the Blue Tornado wins 44-6 over the Blue Raiders.
And we got another little bit of a blue team down in Barron County just down the road. The Trojans hosted the 6-2 Macon County Tigers for a non-district shootout. And then the Tigers marched onto Trojan Field, but Barron County struck first with senior Braxton Carnes. Hits the cha-cha slide with a clear route to the end zone for a 30-yard touchdown. But the Tigers roared back. Brennan Flowers hits the sideline for his own 30-yard score. I think it goes without saying. You got to give the kid his flowers. I think it goes without saying. And as Gus Warren always says, I think he would have loved this game. Run the football! Matthew Wheely has wheels. I think it goes without saying. Keeps the rock for a 35-yard house call. And as Rocky Top leads at the half, unfortunate for us Kentucky fans, but this potential top play, Jackson Bird continues to step up in so many big ways. You can see him drop back. He's there at the center of your frame. Boop, dot. Nobody else around.
Top play alert.
Top play alert, potentially there for him, but it wouldn't be enough for the Trojans. They try to strike back, but Macon County takes the win on the road with a final score of 29-14.
Okay, time for the marquee matchup of the night. Purple's trying to get a winning streak started. And welcome back, Trevi Barber. Hands so good, even Amazon asked him to sign deliveries. Now let's give the defense some love. Welcome to Jones Island. Andrew Jones on the interception. And up next, possible top play of the night, Ethan Kirkwood. That wasn't just a catch, it was art. Vote on TikTok. Hey, Reagan Holgate, you still afraid of the beast? Call Barrett Carter for me. Fox 19 reference, let's go. Okay, Greenwood wants to make this a game. Davis Cheney, puts them on his back. That touchdown makes this game a one-score game. Greenwood's feeling it. Can they shift the momentum? Daily double here. Cheney finds the end zone again, and this ball game is tied up. Oliver Gonzalez, have yourself not a game but a week. He came up clutch in soccer regionals and hits the kick of the season. Hey, Mark Spader, party at Double Dogs on Brandon Stafford. Greenwood wins 17-14 over their district rival. And stick with us because up next, don't forget to vote for our top play of the night. Is this play on your screen, the spinning catch here by Ethan Kirkwood, the play of the night? I don't know.
I don't know, but you can vote. Go to our TikTok at Extra Point WKU. 270 Overtime will be back right after this.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
camping, buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Okay. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Okay, kids, welcome to the doghouse. Murph, you ready to bark? Oh, Glasgow is still undefeated, and as the focus shifts to the postseason, this defense is making plays, and players like Grayson Bartley on your screen, taking teams to the pound. This defense is really good, and Ryan, we have an inside look at one of the top defenses in the state.
They're phenomenal defense. They're holding teams to under 6 points a game, the best in the entire state. There's nobody better at defense than this Glasgow Scotties team.
And I think it's something interesting to say. You know, you saw Coach Arnett on the win. He was still mad, preaching the fundamentals. He's a perfectionist. I think that's one of the reasons why this team is so perfect, is because he knows what it takes to win. That Boyle County tenure that he had, he knows what it takes to win a state title.
Now, there's a lot of things that make this team good, but let's see how one young defensive coordinator is changing a culture one practice at a time.
This is a unit.
Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job.
A pretty good one.
So look, pay attention.
This Glasgow defense is only allowing 5 points per game, the lowest in the entire state, in the midst of an undefeated season.
Coach Dak, he's our defensive guy.
The key to that success is here.
What's up? Mic'd up, brother.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah. What's going on?
He brings like a youthful energy. You know, he's great relationship builder. Kids want to play hard for him, and he does a good job of getting that energy out of them.
Yep, good. Here we go.
Defensive coordinator Jack Herron is in his first year with the program at just 23 years old.
Hey, don't let Coach. I'm telling you, I came up with. I really didn't know what I was getting into. I was once these guys coming out here and busting my butt every day and. I get it. So just building relationships with the kids, I take pride in it.
Former Taylor County standout is helping build a new culture with a team he's not unfamiliar with.
Believe it or not, some of these coaches that we have coached at Glasgow when I was at Taylor County. And I always joke with them that, my senior year, we put Glasgow out of the playoffs. So I love joking with those guys about it. Good. When Coach Arnett got this job here in Glasgow, he called me up and I thought it'd be a great opportunity. I jumped on it as soon as I could, and the rest is history.
The team's performance speaks for itself. 2 shutouts, highest margin of victory in 3A, and after their 7th straight win against Butler County and 700th as a program, the Scotties are focused on their chance at history.
I always knew that this group had a chance to do something special, and we're just trying to take it day by day. We try not to look at records.
And if I'm not careful,
yeah, he does do it. Welcome to the Dog Pound, where the Glasgow Scotties are practicing on a Thursday.
I might be out of a job. Reporting in Glasgow.
It's gonna be a great game. We're excited. Had a great week of practice.
Ryan Murphy, the Extra Point.
Now, if you couldn't tell, Cole, I think my job may be in jeopardy. Dude's got a heck of an anchor voice.
Dude, when he turned it on, like the voice, I was like, holy cow. I mean, like, good thing he's good at the defensive coordinator thing and coaching thing, but like if he ever wants a change of pace, Studio 2 is always welcome, Coach. You're always welcome to come on our show and help us out. I mean, future Emmy Award winner.
Listen, when I was talking to him as well, it made me feel a little bit better about myself because I'm often referred to as dumb around here. And he was like, and we're the same age, so he was like, yeah, so it's the same deal. It's just getting called uncle by all the kids. So glad to know that doesn't change based on being 23, I guess.
I love it.
That's just part of it. But I mean, look at these stats from this Glasgow team. Defense is unreal. only allowed 35 points all season, not counting tonight's game. But even then, they only gave up, 7 points? Only gave up a touchdown?
7 points, a touchdown.
They have absolutely dominated in all facets of 3A play. And Jackson Arnett, I think, Cole, you alluded to it before we got into the middle of that story, is just the success that he brought from Boyle County, that experience he got at Boyle County, and now he's bringing it back a little closer to home.
And I think what's so impressive about this is how quickly it's happened for him. That's one of the most impressive things, is that you can come in, immediately change a culture, establish a winning program that not only is just winning games, but winning games at such a convincing margin. In 3A, look, there's always Cal, there's always LexCap. Those are the two teams that you kind of use as a measuring stick. Are we good enough to enter that conversation that we can actually be a legitimate threat at Kroger Field? I don't know, we'll find out. I know we're rooting for them, especially against those Louisville teams. Jacob Fox, he's from Louisville. It's whatever. It's whatever. All right, but it is time to make your voice heard. So let's look at some possible top plays of the night. In Barron County tonight, they did not get the win, but can they get a dub on our show? We don't know.
It's possible with your vote. Go to TikTok at ExtraPointWKU and vote with your view to make Jackson Bird's catch the top play of the night. We'll reveal the winner next, right here on 270 Overtime.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
My.
Oh.
All right, fans, Purples, they not only got a win, but they got their star receiver back tonight. Trevi Barber catches everything but colds. Look at this play again. Possible top play of the night. Mr. Barber, good to have you back on the show. First time ever we've had this show, but good to have you back in Bowling Green. And now joining us, Jacob Fox. He's in a polo because he was filming that game. Those highlights brought to you by him. Great work there by Fox. Fox, okay, so this was the game of the night. We kind of hyped it up to be the game of the week. It performed to the high level expectations. What did you see tonight?
I saw two teams that played very good defense, stopped a lot of 3-and-outs tonight. It was very impressive to watch, especially the first half. 7-0, Bowling Green was up after half one. First quarter, no scores. By the end of the game, it was a lot more scoring, but the drives in the second half were very long. Both teams had 5-6-minute drives to set themselves up for touchdown drives, which helped Greenwood get back in that game. And their goal today was to slow the pace of play, and they did exactly what they needed to do. However, Bowling Green, last-second field goal, won them that game.
Yeah. Now we see Barber on our screen right now. What impact did he make when his first game back on the gridiron?
If Bowling Green didn't have Barber, they would have lost this game.
Wow.
He's a playmaker. Like, he's simply a playmaker. A 50-yard reception right at the beginning of the game, catching balls all over the field. He probably had over 100 receiving yards. He definitely led the team in receiving yards. one passing touch or one receiving touchdown. He helped Bowling Green get to a new level. Like, I think if you don't have Barber, you are not a state championship contender. With Barber, Bowling Green seriously has a chance to go make a run and win it all in Lexington.
So I want to pick up on what you're saying here. Barber's back. Is a state title chance back? Is it really?
It is.
It is. Okay, so break down in 5A why you think Bowling Green could be one of the teams that holds a trophy on Kroger Field at the end of the season.
They have been dominant in 5A. They back-to-back state champions. South Warren has left 5A for 6A. It's gotten easier for them. I mean, honestly, they've had a gauntlet. They know how to play against the good teams. The good teams they've competed against, they now have a chance to show that experience they've gained over these 8 games they've played and ultimately go win a state title.
Anthony Davis, quarterback, freshman, right?
Yes.
What does he do to make this offense be so potent on the field?
He's elusive. He makes plays happen with his feet. He can get out of a sack and run the ball. I think one thing I did see tonight that I was not a fan of was he'll run 20 yards back, and he got sacked 2 or 3 times that way. So I think the experience will come over the course of the season, which it has. When I went out there for the Bowling Green Warren Central game, he didn't look as fluid, even though they won that game in blowout. He didn't look as fluid as he looked tonight. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, extremely good game from the freshman. He's got a lot of upside. I mean, and think about it, his senior year, he could be a dog.
Special.
He could be a dog.
Speaking of special, top play of the night. It is now time to reveal who is taking home the honors in the first time ever for this show. And the winner is Ethan Kirkwood. Look at that spin cycle. Hey, Kirkwood, Spider-Man called. He wants his webs back.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
That catch is insane. Spin move, 2 defenders on him, no problem. Fox, you got this highlight. What'd you see?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the shot's really good, but the catch might be better. But insane catch. Over 2 defenders. It was a huge play in this game because this made the game 14-0. It really opened up this game and gave Bowling Green some cushion when Davis Chaney ran for those 2 touchdowns. If those plays aren't made throughout the game, Bowling Green loses this game. Like, they made a lot of mistakes. They did some things wrong, but when your receivers can make big-time plays, it's going to help you win a football game.
Awesome stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining us for 2-7 overtime. Before we leave, a special note. Everyone behind the scenes running everything, all underclassmen. The highlights, the direction. So for Ian Blandford, Espen Maddox, Chris Allen, Jacob Fox, Johnny Stiles, Brandon Stafford, Miranda Huglin, Director Kaylee Marksberry, Ryan Murphy running the teleprompter for me so I don't stumble over my words. I'm Cole McIntire. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.